Hey, this is Flash 52 with a trailside update. I am at mile 465 and going northbound. I just crossed into Virginia. I'm at the Tennessee-Virginia line, and this is an emotional point for me. You know, when you start off like I did last year down at Springer, everyone's going to Katahdin. Yep, I'm going to Maine. I'm going to make it. Everyone's going to go, and then 25% of the people drop out by the time they get to Neal Gap, and then other people from that point on. And I felt really just bound and determined last year. Even though I had my injury and my leg was in pain with every single step, I was bound and determined that I was going to make it to Maine. And I had no thought whatsoever that I would stop. Um, I remember, moving from Georgia into North Carolina and how great that felt to move into another state. And then, it just ground on, and my leg kind of got worse and worse, and I ended up getting sick, and I hit a point where I just couldn't go any further, and I thought, what the heck am I doing out here? So I went home for the summer. Uh, so at that point, I thought that I would never be here. I thought, gosh, if I just could have made it to Virginia, or at least if I'd done 400, 500 miles, that would be awesome. I could tell people I did that much. And it's just so cool that I think that I was able to go home, work on strengthening my leg, get over the sickness or norovirus or whatever I had, and then do a little more hiking in the Shenandoahs in the fall, and then come back out here and restart my hike this year. Now, that's not an official Thru-Hike. People will tell you, if you're doing a Thru-Hike, you got to do it within a year. But they also say hike your own hike. And for me, this isn't about meeting someone else's rules and guidelines. It's about my journey to reclaiming my life. With the injury with my leg and my foot, the worst thing I could do is sit around, and that thing would never get better and would get worse and worse. And by getting out here and hiking every day, it's getting better. It's hard. It bothers me every single day. But right now, I'm on day 5, which is my longest stint so far this year. And my leg is doing fine. I've just been going easy. I've been going 8 to 10 miles a day between shelters. Been seeing other people zipping by. Some guys came in last night that did 23 miles. The other day, these 2 guys took off in the morning, 5 in the morning, do 32 miles. And I've just decided to ignore that. I focused on my goal, which is moving ahead and maintaining my ability to stay whole on the trail here, which for me means lower mileage, it means resting up, it means stretching, means a number of those things. So to get here to Virginia is just, I don't know, it's just really emotional for me. I thought when I stopped hiking last year that I'd given up on the dream of making it to Maine, and getting here to Virginia gives me the hope, the opportunity that, if I can keep going the way I have been going over the past month since I restarted, I do have the opportunity to go Maine. I have a probability that I may make it. Will I? I don't know. You have to stay tuned to find out. But anyways, this is Flash at mile 465. Trail conditions are incredible. It was up in the 60s yesterday. It didn't even get down below freezing last night. It was a nice warm night for sleeping. Today is beautiful. There's not going to be any rain for the next couple days. It's just absolutely gorgeous out here. So set your goal, go for it, go for your dreams. If you're hiking the Appalachian Trail, make sure you say hi when you go on by, since I'm one of the slowest ones on the trail. Thanks for tuning in.